Hey guys, welcome to another Thomas Talk. Today is a big one. We're gonna be unboxing James and Grue. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. I have a lot of things wrong about James that I am already seeing, and Grue too. So we'll get right into it. All right, so let's get right into it. I am going to attempt to open James. First thing I want to say, while the box is still intact, um, this looks like a demon spawn and should not be marketed because it looks terrible and very creepy in real life more than on that picture. Okay, let's see. I saw this interesting way how to open it, and oh my gosh, first try. Okay, here we have it is James. Okay. First thing I've got to say is running board. Okay, so for the past 20 years and longer, probably like 70, however many, 1945, I don't know, 80 plus, 90, I don't remember. I can't do math. I mean, I could if I thought about it, but I'm not thinking World War II right now. So, forever, James has had that running board, right? This thing right here, this thing. So Mattel's like, you know what? We're not going to put it on any of our toys. We're not going to put it on models. We're not going to put it on anything. As you can see from this Trackmaster 2 James. No running board. All right. And then All Engines Go comes along and they're like, you know what? Let's get rid of this black thing that's just wasted money. And then they're like, oh, toy? And then they look at the old James. They're like, oh, there's this black thing on it. Let's add that even though it's not in the show. For the first time in like 40 years, let's add the running board. I don't see the logic. I mean, I can't relate on a business, and I just don't understand why you do that now, and especially since it's not on the push along, it looks very awkward, like really weird. That's creepy. Another thing I'd like to point out is there is an indentation right here that is driving me nuts. Yeah, and that the tender is super tiny. Like, why? I mean, if you compare it to the other Trackmaster, it's bigger, but I mean, it's bigger technically, but that's because these All Engines Go models are supposed to be bigger because they're supposed to be like cartoony and jump around. But it looks awkward how big it is compared to this James. Like, look how small it is compared to the James. All right. So which one do I like more? The push along or the motorized? Definitely the push along. The push along's beautiful. One thing I would like to point out about the design of James and All Engines Go is this dash thing is super ugly. If you look at the CGI James, it's there, but it's gold, not yellow. So if I were to choose any of these, the best one would definitely be the push along All Engines Go James, and here is a normal push along James CGI. To compare these two, so you can kind of see the difference. I still like this one better, and mainly because of the bumpers. Alright, another thing I'd like to point out is they made the chassis smaller on this James, but since they added the running board, there's a gap. So there's really no reason to make it smaller. It was just kind of a waste of money. This switch is really awkward. It's in an awkward position. Is that the on? So the on is back, which is weird. This is off. I think, hold on, let me test this. Never mind, I have no idea which one's on. I'm just kind of guessing because this is how it came. So I'm assuming that's off, which looks really, really, really weird, really weird. And if you look at literally any other model in the world, it's off to the side, not directly in the middle. So that's super weird. Again, there's what in the world? I just realized there's Never mind. I am blind. Hold on, I gotta recuperate from that. Alright, so what I was gonna say was, oh my gosh, there's no 5 on either side. Oh, it's on a 10 there. So apparently I am really, really, really dumb. And don't listen to anything I say. Oh, by the way, the face is kind of weird on this. The eyebrows are so bold. It's kind of weird. So that's pretty much all I have for James. Again, look, you're adding this stuff for the side rods. And my gosh, it looks so bad. Yeah. Look at this. So here's the gap I was talking about. Look, on the push along, they have all the wheels correct. They have the indent wheel too. And it's not on the motorized, which makes it look really off. And it is ugly. I really am not liking this James so far. And here is an Edward, so you can see that indent wheel. So there you go. They do add it. Mattel does add it to other engines. So, yeah. So that's all I'm gonna do for James. No black buffers. Shocking. All right. So there's James. Just gonna be in the background, chugging along. All right. Grue. Okay. So, yeah. Let's get into this one. This is really weird, by the way. What? Much better than James. Actually has the gimmick on there, the crane, so you can actually see what the gimmick is. Alright, let's see if I can open this one as flawlessly as I did James. If I can get it on camera. I can. I'm on a roll. Okay. So, Grue. Alright. First thing, I do not know. Does this crane come off and go on the top? I think it does. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, that makes so much more sense. That's what I thought, but why would you have it off to the side? Like, just have a normal flatbed, please. That is so much more helpful than something with a weird indent that you can't balance anything on. One thing I would like to say, though, is this does allow the crane to rotate, which is nice. And I'm actually really liking this Grue. So this is right, unlike the James over here. And I'm really liking the back of this Grue. It is really nice. That looks so industrial looking. Here, I'm just going to move this flatbed off to the side. So yeah, let's compare it to the Carly we have here. So I definitely am liking this, the Carly more than the Grue. Mainly because of the crane looks so good on the Carly. It looks like a crane, unlike this. It's so short on the Grue. My gosh. Okay, so this looks really weird, but yeah, the crane does that, which looks really, really weird. I guess you can kind of control it from here, but that is so weird. What the heck? That looks worse. Actually, it might look better from that, but like, I don't know. Just this one's so much better. Get the Carly, not the Grue. The Grue, it looks nice without the crane. Actually, no, it looks terrible without the crane. But, I mean, like, everything but the crane is pretty much perfect, except for no painted buffers. As you look at the Carly, there are painted buffers, and not for the Grue. Again, flatbed's terrible. And why the yellow and red? It looks ugly. But other than that, there's really not much I'm gonna say more about this Grue. It's nice, but it's not as good as the Carly. But yeah, so here you have it, the Grue and the James. If you guys like this video and want to see more like it, then like, comment, and subscribe.